its delirium of dances. The white world glitters in the void and swims through the infinite seas of transcendental trances. Yeah, all the hoarded seed of all my fancies bursts in a shower of suns. The wine cup brims and bubbles over. I drink deep hymns of sorceries, of spells, of necromancies. And all my spirit shudders to the bims. My sight, these girls and their alluring glances, their eyes that burn like dawn's lascivious lances, walking all earth to love, life skims. The cream of joy, if God could see what man sees. Intoxicating Nelly's Martinenses. I see him leave the saffron expanses, the choir serene, and the celestial air, to swoon into their sacramental hair. More silent of Korea, swooning my soul out into a red throat, so that the glimmer of our skin, the tune. Oh, you're our rhythm, sing the hideous pain of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat. Life that takes its thirst only from things accursed, closer than glorious clouds. Death had me down to his black heart and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed to stillness whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars. A crown of stars, but in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is a nightmare. So long as love and thought and life avail him all. Black night, beneath the window, I clothe me in the limbs of Korea. Swing my soul out into a red throat, so that the glimmer of our skin, the tune. Oh, you're alright, rhythm, see the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat. With life that takes its thirst only from things accursed, closer than Claudia's glass. Death had me down to his black heart and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed the stillness whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars. A crown of stars, for in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is tonight among. So long as love and thought and life avail him all. Black night, beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of Korea, swooning my soul out into a red throat, so that the glimmer of our skins, the tune. Oh, you're alright, rhythm, sing the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat. With life that takes its thirst only from things accursed, closer than Claudia's glass. Death had me down to his black heart and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed to stillness whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars. A crown of stars, for in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is a nightmare. So long night had stars more rare than shares, in ocean faint from pole to pole. So all the wonder of her lips heats her innavigable soul. Such light she gives us guide by. a serpent is that poises his head and hood and makes his body tremble to the drone of Tom Tom and assembled by love's assassin sorceries. The moon is down, we are alone. May not our mouths meet mad and mix melt in the starlight of a kiss. There by the palms, the desert's edge, I drew thee to my heart and held thy shy slim beauty for a splendid second and fell moaning back, smitten by love's sword, flashing rod as if the uprooted mandrake yelled, as if I had seen God and died. I thirst, I writhe upon the rack. It is not love, I am compelled by some fierce fate. A vulture poised, heaven single on a speckled black. El Arabi. There in the lonely gorge across the dreadful lines of sleeping men, swart sons of the Sahara, thou didst write him sinuous and swift, warning me with the viper's hiss, and was not death upon us then. No bastard dog I maiden kiss, God's grace, the all-surpassing gift. El Arabi, El Arabi. Yea, death is man's elixir when life's pale wine foams and splashes over his imagination's realm. El Arabi, El Arabi. El Arabi, El Arabi. El Arabi, 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 El Which amber and obsidian thine eyes are to ensorcell me, and Leonine, my male caress, will not God grant us paradise to end the music earth began? We play with loaded dice, he cannot choose but raise right hand to bless. El Arabi, El Arabi. Great is the love of God man, while I am trembling in thine arms, wild wanderer of the wilderness. El Arabi, El Arabi. tremble to the drone of tom-tom and of simple wood by love's assassin sorceries. Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi. The moon is down, we are alone. May not our mouths meet mad and mix melt in the starlight of a kiss. Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi. There by the palms, the desert's edge, I drew thee to my heart and held that shining beauty for a splendid second and fell moaning back, smitten by love's fork, flashing rod as if the uprooted mandrake yelled as if I had seen God and died. I thirst, I arrive upon the raft. Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi. It is not love. I am compelled by some fierce fate, a vulture poised, heaven's single ominous speck of black. Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi. There in the lonely gorge across the dreadful lines of sleeping men's watch, sons of the Sahara, vowed its rise them sinuous and swift, warning me with a viper's hiss, and was not death upon us then, no bastard of thy maiden kiss. God's grace, the all-surpassing gift. Yela Rabi, yeah, death is man's elixir when life's pale wine foams and splashes over his imagination's rim. Yela Rabi, Rabi, Rabi. Chamber and obsidian, thine eyes are to answer. Sell me and leonine, thy milk caress. Will not God grant us paradise to end the music curse began? We play with loaded dice, he cannot choose but raise right hand to bless. Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi. Great is the love of God and man, while I am trembling in thine arms, wild wander of the wilderness. Yela Rabi, Yela Rabi. Yela Rabi. Yela Rabi. Yela Rabi. When the chill of earth black-breasted is uplifted at the glance of the red sun million crested in the forest blossoms dance, with the light that stirs and lusters of the dawn, and with the bloom of the wind's cheek as it clusters from the hidden valley's gloom. Then I walk in woodland spaces, musing on the subtle ways of the immemorial places shut behind the starry rays of the east, and all its splendor of the west, and all its peaks, and the stubborn lights grow tender, and the heart sounds hush and cease. In the wheel of heaven revolving, mysteries of death and birth, in the womb of time dissolving, me, these approve me, these obey. Choose me, move me, fear me, love me, master of the night and day. These are real, these illusion. I am of them, false or frail, true or lasting. All is fusion in the spirit's shadow veil. Till the knowledge lotus flowering hides the world beneath its stem. Neither I nor God life showering find a counterpart in them. As the spirit in a vision shows a countenance in fear, laughs the looker to derision, only comes to disappear. Gods and mortals, mind and matter in the glowing but they sever. They from they rend and shatter and are nothingness forever. Blessed the enlightened, perfect eyes, these visions pass, pass and cease, for shadows frightened, leave no stain upon the glass. One last stroke, O heart-free master, one last certain calm of will, that the maker of disaster shall be stricken and grow still. Burn thou to the core of matter, to the spirit's utmost flame. Consciousness incensed to shatter, ruin sight and form and name. Shatter, lake, reflected spectre, lake rise up in mist to sun. Sun dissolve in showers of nectar, and the master's work is done. Nectar perfume gently stealing, masterful and sweet and strong, cleanse the world with light of healing in the ancient house of wrong. Free a million mortals on the wheel, on being tossed. Open wide the mystic portals and be all together lost at Akia. When the chill of earth black-breasted is uplifted at the glance of the red sun million crested, and the forest blossoms dance with the light that stirs and lusters of the dawn, and with the bloom of the wind's cheek as it clusters from the hidden valley's gloom. Then I walk in woodland spaces, musing on the solemn ways of the immemorial places shut behind the starry rays of the east, and all its splendor, of the west and all its peace. And the stubborn lights grow tender, and the heart sounds hush and cease. In the wheel of heaven revolving, mysteries of death and birth, in the womb of time dissolving, shape anew a heaven and earth, ever changing, ever growing, ever dwindling, ever dear, ever worth of passion glowing to distill a doubtful tear. These are with me, these are root me, these approve me, these obey. Choose me, move me, fear me, love me, master of the night and day. These are real, these illusion. I am of them, false so frail, true lasting, all is fusion in the spirit's shadow veil. Till the knowledge lotus flowering hides the world beneath its stem. Neither I nor God life showering find a counterpart in them. As the spirit in a vision shows a countenance in fear, laughs the looker to derision, only comes to disappear. Gods and mortals, mind and matter in the glowing but dissever. They from they rend and shatter and are nothingness forever. In the blessed, the enlightened, perfect eyes, these visions pass, pass and cease, for shadows frighten, leave no stain upon the glass. One last stroke, O heart, prevent still, one last certain calm of will, and the maker of disaster shall be stricken and grow still. Burn thou to the core of matter, to the spirit's utmost flame. Conscious wide the mystic portals and be all together. I was confirm my troth with thee, my will inspire with secret sperm of self-free, creating fire. Mold thou my very flesh as thine, renew my birth in childhood merry as divine enchanted earth. Dissolve my rapture in thine own, the sacred slaughter, whereby to capture and atone the soul of water. Fill thou my mind with gleaming thought intense. Through maze on maze of silent waterways, guarded by lightless sentinel palaces, we glide the soft clash of the oar that sways. Our life like love does last on softer seas, sworn in the bosom of Pacific bays. We are in tune with the infinite ecstasies. Adela, sway with me in the gondola. They hold us in these tangled sepulchres that guard such ghostly life they tower above. Our passage like the cliffs of death there stirs. No angel from the pinnacles thereof. All broods, all breeds, but immanent as hers, that reigns is this most silent crown of love. Adela, that broods on me in design, the gondola. come the lightning flash. Your teeth God's grip on life, your face is liar. Your eyes as stars, come let our Venus lash. Jupiter's four square blaze of golden blue rides on the moon and lilac conjunct as if the dread got chariots and
You don't want to.
King conquering is amazing to discover. Toward and all the stars I see him through. Oh, 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 I'll swan winging through the morning mist. The thousand kisses that we kissed. The infinite device our love devised. If by some chance its truth might be surprised. Are these all past? Are these to come? Believe me, there is no parting, they can never leave me. I have built you up into my heart and brain, so fast that we can never part again. Why should I sing you these fantastic songs when all the time I have you in my arms? What is the murmur of our love that swells earth's dithyrambs and ocean's oracles? This is dawn. My soul shall make its nest where your sighs swing from rapture into rest. Love's thurible, your tiger lily breast. Oh, out on winging through the morning mist. The thousand kisses that we kiss. The infinite device our love divides. If by some chance its truth might be surprised. Are these all past? Are these to come? Believe me, there is no parting, they can never leave me. I have built you up into my heart and brain, so fast that we can never part again. Why should I sing you these fantastic songs when all the time I have you in my arms? Why is the murmur that's earth's dithyrambs and ocean's oracles? But this is dawn, my soul shall make its nest where your sighs swing from rapture into rest. Love's thurible, your tiger lily breast. And you're an exile in a lonely land. But what were magic if it could not give my thoughts enough vitality to live? Do not then dream this night has been a loss. All night I have hung a god upon true of order, but by the image of my brow. Stronger than sense, you are even here and now. Minor, utterly mine, my sister and my wife, mother of my children, mistress of my cutting off martyrs, flower-tipped arrows. One should go beyond the king of death's sight. Knowing that this spot is just like frost, understanding it is like a mirage. Cutting off martyrs, flower-tipped arrows. One should go beyond the king of death's sight. Knowing that this body is just like frost, understanding it is like a mirage. Cutting off martyrs, flower-tipped arrows. One should go beyond the king of death's sight. Knowing that this body is just like frost, understanding it is like a mirage. Cutting off martyrs, flower-tipped arrows. The trainee knows this earth and the lower realm. Together with the gods, the trainee will reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma, as a good man reflects on a flower. The trainee knows this earth and the lower realm. Together with the gods, the trainee will reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma, as a good man reflects on a flower. The trainee knows this. Who will know this earth and the lower realm, together with the gods? Who will try to reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma, as a good man reflects on a flower? Who will know this earth and the lower realm, together with the gods? Who will try to reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma, as a good man reflects on a flower? As much good as a mind that is well done. pleasure and peril across the mystic bar that is set for wrath and weeping against the children of earth. But ye singing and sleeping shall pass in measure and through hill to hill of delight, my rosy rivers lie through, and in a most lustful light. I need you, Lord of the maze, in the darkness, free of the sun. In spite of this light that is days, we are one, we are one, we are one, we are I bring you wine from above, from the vats of the storied sun. For every one of your love, and life for everyone. You shall dance on a hill at level. You shall sing in hollow and high, in the festal mystical revel. The rapturous bacchanal rite. The rocks and trees are yours, and the waters under the heat. Find the light that which endures, the holy heaven I kindle a flame like a torrent to rush from star to star. Your hair as a comet's torment. You shall see things as they are. I lift the lost I open the heart of man, for I am the force to shatter the cast that hide of your love shall ever slaughter, and dabble with roses of blood. Each desperate darling daughter shall swim in the firmament's flood, I bring you laughter and tears, the kisses that foam and bleed, the joys of a million years, the flowers that bear no Alistair Crowley, oh, Alistair Crowley, tonight.